Okay, well, all of you guys are eating. Hope you're enjoying your food. I'd like to welcome you all here tonight to the Children's Advocacy Center of the San Luis Valley Fundraiser. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Heather Meyer. I think I know most everyone here, but for those of you who don't know me, I live here in South Fork. I am a member of the Children's Advocacy Center Capital Campaign Committee, and I was asked to be part of this committee based on my advocacy for dating and domestic violence awareness. While completing my internship in counseling at the San Luis Valley Regional Medical Center in Alamosa, I met a TUCASA board member, Audrey Rich, who asked me to be part of this committee. And so a lot of times children who are in a household where domestic violence is taking place are often abused. And so that was one of the reasons that I decided to join this committee, and because it goes along with the advocacy that I've been working towards with the scholarship that I founded, the San Luis Valley Break the Cycle Scholarship, and the 5K that I started to fund that scholarship. So I just want to welcome you all again tonight. We have, most of you already know and have looked at some of the auction items that we have. We have some great items ranging from everywhere from the values of like $15 up to close to $1,000. So we appreciate all of that.
Just remember in mind, put it there.
I'm off.
The green light on there.
Yeah. Oh, there, it's back. So we appreciate all of the donors for all of the auction items. So I would first like to say thank you on behalf of TUCASA and the CAC. But I would like to acknowledge some of the members of the CAC committee as well as TUCASA who are here tonight. And so when I call your name, if you would stand and wave real quick, I would appreciate it. We have the TUCASA Executive Director, Ashley Riley Lopes. Stand. The CAC Capital Campaign Manager, Julie Mordecai. TUCASA Victim Advocate Volunteer, Asha Hasapel. I'm probably just ruined her last name. And another CAC committee member, Sean Elliott. I'd also like to thank our supporters who provided all of the items for our auction tonight. Jan Thompson, Alpine Bike and Ski, Meyer Realty, Brookstone, Karen Miller, Mountain Man Rafting, Wild West Wine and Spirits, Spruce Lodge, Karen Bonney, Virgil and Pat Blevins, the Sand Dunes Pool, Aspire Wellness Counseling, Creed Chiropractic, Holy Moses, Creed Olive Oil Company, Tompkins Hardware, Big River Music, Unique Cakes, Cowboy Up, Monarch Ski Area, Off-Broadway, Rare Things, Rio Grande Anglers, Elk Country, San Juan Sports, Creed Trading Company, South Fork Trading Post, Sacred Space Massage, Wolf Creek Ski Area, Subway, Cindy Harris, Mountain Lighthouse, and Skylar Meyer. And tonight would also not be possible without the help of a few key people other than our CAC committee members who are here tonight. That includes the Hungry Logger and their staff for allowing us to hold our benefit here and providing the wonderful buffet for us. The Mo Jones Band from Creed. We thank Courtney and all the guys for being here tonight and playing. Michelle Lazier, who was very, very helpful to me and got all the donations from the Creed businesses. So that was a huge help. And the Wolf Creek Ski Lodge, who is providing discount lodging tonight and shuttle service for anyone who might be staying in South Fork tonight and not want to drive back to Alamosa or to other parts of the valley. So they're offering discounted lodging tonight, and then if anyone is staying there, portions of that lodging is coming back to the CAC. And if you are here from out of town and you haven't made reservations and you decide you're having so much fun tonight that you want to stay, I'm sure you can give them a call and still get a room. So feel free to do that. So now I'm sure many of you, some of you may or may not know what the Children's Advocacy Center is. Some of you have heard our little spiel before. Some of you are new to this. So I would like to welcome our TUCASA Executive Director, Ashley Riley-Lopes, to explain to you what the CAC is, and we'll all be around afterwards to answer any questions that you may have, or I'm sure if you have raised your hand, Ashley would be glad
before
to answer
Heather
any questions now as well.
leaves the stage area, we are so thankful for all Heather does, not only for TUCASA and the future Children's Advocacy Center of the San Luis Valley, but for victims in our diverse communities throughout the valley. So thank you so much, Heather, for all you do. And thank you all for being here tonight. So I'm Ashley Riley-Lopes. I'm the Executive Director of TUCASA and the Future Children's Advocacy Center of the San Luis Valley. I'm very appreciative for you all coming today to learn more about this very worthwhile project. And basically what we're trying to do, and many of our partners are here today. I've seen many of our partners in law enforcement, the district attorney's office, Adams State University, community members that are all working hard to help this dream of ours become a reality. But basically what we want to do is ensure that the children of our many diverse communities are not re-victimized by the systems designed to protect them and designed to help them in their time of greatest need. Our guest speaker tonight, Lori Kraut, will be talking a little bit more about the high percentages of child abuse that our children experience here in the Valley. But I can just tell you offhand that Alamosa, Rio Grande County, Alamosa 4 times the state average of child abuse, Rio Grande County about double the state average of 8.8. So we came together as many community agencies, TUCASA, law enforcement, the DA's office, the Immigrant Resource Center, and many other 24 plus partners, and said, look, we have a problem. The last 3 years, TUCASA, who serves victims, primarily adult victims of domestic violence and sexual assault, our numbers have continued to rise. And while we think this is potentially a good thing, it means more people are aware of services and they're seeking out help, we also are concerned about the high levels of domestic violence and sexual assault happening in our region. And so when we talked to our clients and said, what do you attribute? What are some of the things in your life that have attributed to you seeking unhealthy relationships? And the vast majority told us that they had experienced either physical, emotional, or sexual abuse as children. And that this really kind of propelled them to seek unhealthy relationships as adults. So we knew we had a problem and we knew we had to do something about it. So what we want to do is renovate TUCASA's existing building to house all of the essential services, which would include forensic interviews in both English and Spanish, done by a trained pediatric forensic interviewer. So a child only has to tell that traumatizing story one time rather than the average 7, which is currently what's going on now in the Valley. We'll have medical, pediatric SANE exams. The Regional Medical Center, along with other medical hospitals, is going to let their staff come and provide those exams in the in our center on site. And then a monitoring room where all partners. Hello. Okay. Where all partners can sit together and really talk about these cases and say what is the best steps we can now take to protect our children, to hold perpetrators accountable, and really to all communicate together. This is really a multidisciplinary effort. This is not a TUCASA program. This is not an Alamosa resource. This is a Valley resource. And this is for all of our partners, and really overall it's for our children. So again, we really thank you all for being here tonight. Thank you, Heather and her family and all of her supporters. We are so honored by your presence. It's going to be a wonderful evening. Go bid on auction items and then later enjoy the music. Thank you all so much for coming. It means a lot to us. And I just want to say before I hand the mic to Heather, every day we and our partners, we see adults who as children were victimized and didn't receive the respect and the care that they deserved. And I can tell you the difference that we see in children who do receive the care that they need and that they will receive at the center, the difference that their lives have is amazing. And we really just are asking you to partner with us and to believe in this vision that our children deserve better, and just to like we're doing tonight. Just support this. So thank you so much, and here's Heather.
Thank you, Ashley and Julie. So I hope everybody now has a better understanding of the CAC and what it is and how it's going to help serve our community. And if you do have any other questions, Julie, Ashley, myself, Sean, Asha, will be here for most of the night. So feel free to ask any questions that you may have. I would also like to thank that we have some members of the Greater Southport Community Foundation here tonight, and we would like to thank them. Ashley and I met with a couple of people from the foundation a few weeks ago and asked for a grant, and Ashley's in the process of writing the grant, but we are being given a $5,000 grant from the Greater Southport Community Foundation, so we really appreciate that and appreciate their support. Our speaker for the evening, she's formerly from Texas. She grew up in Texas and then has been living up around Denver. She is the reigning Miss US Universal 2012. And so I would like to introduce you to Lori Kraut.
Thank you, Heather. I'd like to welcome everybody to the Child Advocacy Center fundraiser, and especially thank you to Heather Meyer for putting on this event for all the victims and survivors who are out there. And I certainly would love to congratulate Heather and Bo and their new big sister Skylar on their upcoming addition to their family. I kind of wish I had a little podium so I could put this down here and don't lose my place, but I'll do the best that I can and give you my speech. But on my way down here, I was really kind of hoping that I could ask Heather to move this up just a little bit. I know we would be competing with Lager Days and Little Bridges Rodeo if we had it sooner, the event, just because the snow that we had in Denver trying to get down here on my 4-hour drive down here. And then this way I wouldn't be driving my rear-wheel drive car in the snow. So maybe next year if we could try that out, that would be great. And P.S. I would like to ask the boys in blue that I am here to help you guys raise money, so I'd appreciate it if you gave me a pass when I'm going just a little bit over the speed limit. So I do apologize for my tardiness tonight, so let's make sure they get that memo. Okay.